Let me help you to know the subtleties of the Force.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? So I hope you're ready for this new battalion video of clones. Please let me know who your favorite clone is down below and which battalion you want me to make a video of next. Today, in this canon video series all about different legions and battalions of clone troopers, we're looking at the 41st Elite Corps, sometimes known as just the Elite Corps, which are part of the Grand Army of the Republic. These 41st Elite Corps is the home of Green Company, which was comprised of clones under the leadership of Clone Commander Gree. Their Jedi General was Jedi General Luminara Unduli during the early period of the Clone Wars. The entire 41st consists of 36,864 troopers divided into 16 regiments, Green Company being one. Another is the 41st Scout Battalion, which participates in the Battle of Kashyyyk, and another is the 41st Ranger Platoon, which is a strike team within the 41st Elite Corps. At times, Yoda and Quinlan Vos also take command of members of the Corps in conjunction with Unduli and her Padawan, Jedi Commander Barriss Offee. The 41st Elite Corps consists of standard clone troopers as well as clone scout troopers, advanced recon force troopers, and clone pilots. The 41st Elite Corps usually has olive green markings with many different patterns. They also had light green markings, gray markings, and green camouflage like we see in Revenge of the Sith. The 41st use a variety of vehicles, LAT or LAAT, gunships, and LAT carriers for transportation, all-terrain tactical enforcers, all-terrain attack pods, and all-terrain recon transports. Other ground vehicles included HAVWA-6 juggernauts, infantry support platforms, and BARC or BARC speeders. At times, they even manned guns aboard Venator destroyers. Now let's take a look at some of the battles the 41st participate in during the Clone Wars. Their first mission leads to the capture of Viceroy Nute Gunray. Early during the Clone Wars, Senator Padme Amidala is captured on Rhodia by Nute Gunray and Separatist forces. C-3PO manages to contact the Republic, who sends Green Company, led by Commander Gree, to Rhodia to save her. They manage to arrest Viceroy Gunray after linking up with Senator Amidala. Nute then tries to bribe Commander Gree in vain. Later, the Separatists launch a mission to rescue Gunray from the Republic ship Tranquility, where a large group of Senate commandos interrogate him en route to Coruscant. Separatist forces want to either kill Gunray or rescue him before the coward breaks under pressure. Count Dooku dispatches Asajj Ventress to lead this mission. After some interrogation, the Separatists attack the Tranquility and board the ship. Commander Gree deploys Green Company to repel Separatists, which includes B-2 super battle droids. At least 12 members of Green Company, including Green Leader, go to the hangar to stop the Separatists from spreading throughout the ship. However, the Seps kill a lot of company, including Green Leader. They then spread throughout the ship and make it to the prison level, where the rest of Green Company fights the droids as Ventress rigs explosives on the Tranquility's reactor. A Green Company survivor sees Ventress and tries to inform others, but she beheads him before he can. During the attack, Ahsoka remains in the ship's brig with the Senate commandos, while Green Company, Unduli, and Commander Gree repel the boarders. Ventress, however, gets in and fights against Tano and the Senate commandos, killing two and rendering the other guards unconscious. Unduli senses a fight, and along with Gree and two other troopers, head towards the brig and get there just as Ventress frees Gunray and imprisons Tano in an prison cell. Unduli orders Ventress to surrender, but the explosive charges in the Tranquility's reactor room explode and allow Ventress to escape. After Unduli and Tano both go to fight Ventress, Gree is left to defend Gunray, but is surprised when one of the Senate guards betrays him and helps Gunray escape. Gree will be caught off guard another time in his life, which I'll get to in a second. But first, the 41st Elites also participate in the Second Battle of Geonosis to retake the planet. There, they assist Anakin Skywalker and the 501st Legion in distracting the Genosian leader Poggle the Lesser at his primary droid foundry, while Ahsoka Tano and Barriss Offee infiltrate the foundry. The 41st and 501st then fall back when Poggle unleashed the super tanks. Despite the tanks, the foundry was destroyed. They then took part in cleaning up the remaining forces on Geonosis and search for Poggle. They don't find him though, since Poggle won't meet his end until Vader kills him on Mustafar. At other points during the Clone Wars, Wars, the 41st Ranger Platoon conduct various missions behind enemy lines to sabotage supply lines and vulnerable installations. Finally, near the closing stages of the Clone Wars, the 41st Scout Battalion accompany Master Yoda to Kashyyyk to defend the city of Kachiro from Separatist forces. While on Kashyyyk, the 41st Scout Battalion is led by Jedi Generals Yoda, Quinlan Vos, and Luminara Unduli. The battle erupts and the battalion fights on the beach and in the large trees surrounding the city. During the battle, Darth Sidious contacts Commander Greed to execute Order 66. He and another trooper move to comply with the order when Yoda surprises Commander Greed for the first time and chops his head off like a melon. Yoda then feels the effects of Order 66 and then escapes the capture from the 41st's ARF troopers on ATRTs who search for him. And this was actually something in the concept art for Revenge of the Sith, however, it wasn't put into the film, sadly. We can see Yoda hiding about as they search for him. On a side note, several members of the 41st Elite Corps were on Utapau alongside the 212th Attack Battalion of the 7th Sky Corps after the Battle of Utapau, as Republic forces imprisoned their former Powhatan warrior allies. Several members of the 41st Elite were near Cody as he talks about finding Kenobi. So in the end, the 41st doesn't have any heroes that rebel against Order 66. However, I do think that they have some of the coolest armor that they wear during the Battle of Kashyyyk. I've always wondered why the scout troopers on Endor didn't wear something similar. What's your favorite 41st moment or character? Mine is when Yoda kills Commander Greed, because, well, you know, it's just awesome. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, hit like on this canon video if you enjoyed it, and let me know what other battalions you would like me to cover in other videos. Until the next episode, remember, the Force will be with you, always.
Now, fulfill